You look at the funny thing. If I had said, listen, I'm giving away $2,000 or $1,000 for all the persons that posted where they're from our country, this would actually be full, right? I'm seeing Trinidad, BVI, St. Vincent, Trinidad again. So guys, let me ask a quick question here. Quick question, right? If you could earn an extra 1,000 a month, let's just say you earn a certain amount on your job right now, but you could actually do something to step that up, where you could passively or part-time earn an extra 1,000. I'm seeing the UK actually post now. You see what I'm saying? And this is serious, guys. This is literally serious. Now, what I'm going to talk about here this evening, guys, is something absolutely amazing. It has literally changed a lot of persons' lives. It has changed some person's last name. You really want to pay attention as to what I'm going to tell you. So my name is Mr. Kenton Jackson, and I hail all the way out of Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm here tonight to tell you about something. You want to have pen and paper. It's a lot of information tonight. I'm going to try and summarize it at the end, but pay attention as to what it is I'm going to say tonight, right? So again, I'm just here as a humble servant, basically to share something that basically came across my desk recently. And guys, to be honest, when you find an opportunity, there's three things that you really want to know. One, you want to know, is it legal? Is it moral? And is it ethical? That's to start off with, right? That's the first three things you always want to know. Here why. If it's legal, it's going to be around for 50 years. If it's moral, you're not going to really break the boundaries of tradition. And if it's ethical, persons are not doing crazy things, it's going to be around for a long time. And what I'm about to share with you here cover those three boxes. The other two things you want to cover is this. Who is doing it, right? And how can it benefit you? Now, I tell persons everything rises and falls on leadership, right? So the name of the company I'm talking about here, guys, is a company called Nvisionu. It's a health and wealth company, right? Now, this company's mission and vision statement goes like this. We bring a new and exciting approach to the world of business through creative advancement in health and wealth. Our health and wealth products will impact the spirit, body, and soul. We want the world to envy you. I've been with this company now for a little over 3 months, guys. The company officially launched between this weekend, between Friday and Saturday, actually launched over the course of 2 days, and it was literally mind-blowing. A company, most companies, guys, I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. Most companies, when they get started, they take 2 to 5 years to break even. The founders of this company, they put $6 million in to start this company. And in 3 months' time, they made over 10 million. Let me say that slow again. They invested $6 million to start this company. When persons are telling me, hey, can I get it for free? I'm like, you really don't have an idea what we have here. We have something that is literally cutting edge. These gentlemen believe in themselves, they believe in who created them, and they believe in people that much that they actually invested $6 million. I'm going to show you two of these gentlemen right now, right? Two of these gentlemen are going to be on your slide in exactly 1 second. You should see that. The gentleman on the left in the red and the gentleman on the right in the gray, these are the two gentlemen that came together and invested $6 million to start this company. The gentleman in the middle is my personal coach and mentor. Just 5 to 6 years ago, he was absolutely broke. The gentleman in the red jacket changed his life. You know why? He found someone who had the results that he wanted, and he followed exactly what they said. He found someone who had the results that he wanted, and he followed the exact instructions. Boom. If you're on this call right now, and you're actually worried if this is going to work for you or not, and you're thinking it's not going to work for you, you're right. And if you think it's going to work for you, you are right. Here why? Because it really comes down to you taking action. It's not this is not a microwave. You don't just put it in and you just get, no, there's some level of effort you want to put in, right? But guys, what has happened so far is just absolutely amazing, right? So as you can see on your screen, everything rises and falls on leadership. So guys, I do not join money. I do not join products. I do not join the hype. I join leadership. Because if everything rises and falls on good leadership, and I know these gentlemen, I've been with these gentlemen going in 6 years now. They have drastically changed me and my wife's life drastically. Just today, we were actually able to literally put something in, a nest egg. Just imagine January, you're putting away a nest egg. Listen, January, the hardest month of the year, you are putting away a nest egg. Imagine that. Right, guys? So let me get into the information. We are a health and wealth company. So on the energy, weight loss and sleep side, I'm going to come to that, but we're going to talk about digital education right now. Education on the whole. Now, guys, education in the next, let's just say in the next 2 years, we're already in 2023. In the next 2 years, it's actually carded the e-learning space to make $325 billion. When the internet was starting, guys, and persons give them the projection and say, hey, the internet is going to make trillions, persons say, no, that's not going to happen. When persons were riding horses and they were getting into motor vehicles and getting into cars and say, listen, this is going to be the future, persons say, no, horses will always be the future. The school system actually said, you know what? Kids will always have to go to a physical place. And then the pandemic showed them that kids don't need to go to a physical place to still go to school. So you guys want to pay attention as to what's happening here, right? Now, the digital learning space, guys, is where you can actually learn online and you can learn anywhere in the world, right? Technology is very important to learn. Why? Everything is right now technology. The chips that are in these devices are worth more than oil right now. Right now. You can go do the research if you think I'm joking, right? Real estate. I thought you need to have a lot of money to get into real estate, but here what? You just need a lot of understanding, someone to guide you, a little education on real estate, and you can actually earn. You don't need to have millions. You can actually earn without owning any property at all. Now, what you're going to learn is not just making money with it, but also how you can transfer it, how you can pass it on to many generations, right? There's a transport system called Turo, where you can actually leverage other person's vehicles and you can earn, just like how Uber is operated, but just it's with transport. So let's just say someone has trucks, you can actually leverage that. Now, I tell persons, the trucking industry is the most important industry in the world. A lot of persons don't believe me, but let me give you facts. Everything at some point in time has to pass on a truck. Even a truck has to end up on a truck. Both parts have to end up on a truck. Everything at some point in time has to pass on a truck. If the trucking system is to shut down, the world is going to shut down, literally. That may have woken up some persons who never look at it from that aspect, right? Now, financial literacy. When you become financially literate, you stop having a bad relationship with money. If you're on here and you're having a bad relationship with money, I want you to type 777. You're on this call right now, and your relationship with money is not where you want it to be. I want you to type 77. I'm going to type 777. I'm not where I want to be financially as well. You know what? I'm going to follow my own instruction. You see, instructions is what changes persons' lives. They find the persons that have the right instruction and they follow that person to the T. I'm seeing all the sevens. I'm seeing a lot. Listen, guys, money is like a man or a woman. If you don't treat money good, it goes. It leaves. It goes and it finds someone else who's going to treat it good. So when you become financially literate, you can actually treat money good, and money is going to stay with you. You can actually start planning your future better when you start understanding money. You know, having a budget is very important. Our platform, the education, teaches you how to budget. It teaches you how tax work properly. It teaches you how to save. It teaches you everything to do with finance. When I see persons not taking this serious, I realize they want to stay having a bad relationship with money. I just choose, listen, money, we need to have a good relationship. You know why? I want to take cruises. I want to do stuff for my friends. I want to do some charity. I want to do all these things. If I don't have a good relationship with money, I will not be able to do practically anything. You know what I'll be doing? To be honest, I hope I'm not bashing anyone on this call. I will just be getting money and giving it to somebody else. That's what persons do. Some persons, they're probably paying rent and they rent up to here. I'm not saying these are bad things, or if you have a job, it's a bad thing. I'm just saying get a better relationship with money. You can take that pressure off when you start understanding how to spend money, right? Now, that's the power of our courses, right? Now, our courses are 1-year courses. So that means in the space of 1 year, you should get up to speed where it is you no longer have a misunderstanding or a bad relationship with money, right? Now, we're going to get into the health sector. Now, this health sector, in the past 2 years, was a concern for everyone. All the persons here were wearing masks. You were wearing masks. You know why you were wearing masks? Because you didn't understand what was going on. You were worried about your health. So I'm going to show you some products here, guys, that's going to help you to really understand what's going to happen with the future of health. All right. Now, I always thought when you took a pill, right, you actually get 100% of that pill absorbed into your system. I was sadly awoken when I saw this chart. I only realized 15% of a pill goes into my system. The other 85%, well, that just went somewhere. We don't know where it went. But you did not get that 85%. Gel caps, 25%. Patches, 50%. Liquids, 55%. An injection, that thing they tried to give us the other day, it's only 80% effective, which means 20% of it went to where we don't know. With spray technology, guys, and I have some seeds here to pop. I have brand new sprays. Now, here's the thing, guys. With spray technology, it is, let me watch the correct number. I don't want to tell you guys the wrong number. I want to literally highlight it. It is 93% effective. Here why. So I just opened this one, brand new. I open it. I make sure the nozzle is facing the correct way. I'm going to lift my tongue. It's spraying different, boy. I literally saw smoke come out my mouth, right? This is our energy spray. It's approved by the FDA, so you guys don't need to worry. It's all natural. And 8 sprays on the tongue. I just took like 2, 3. 8 sprays on the tongue. And no, I don't need to go and get any Red Bull. I don't need to go and get any energy, anything. I don't need to go and drink a ton of coffee. This all natural spray in let's just say 30 seconds or so, went straight into my bloodstream. I didn't have to wait. Before I could think about it, before I could read the label, I got the benefits of that spray, right? So that's how effective spray technology is, guys. So this technology, guys, in the future is going to be in a lot of stuff. But now I'm going to go fast. I don't have a lot of persons who are on it to see this part of the information, right? Now look at this. That was Empower that I used just now, all right? Let's use another spray here, right? I'm actually not going to use this because I'm on the skinny side. But guys, this is called Crave. What Crave does, it actually curves your body from I should say the love of sugar. It cuts down your love of sugar, which means it cuts your sugar intake. You don't feel like eating a bunch of sugars. And what it does, it kicks in your ketosis. It causes your body to start burning the fat that's there, right? Vitamin B12, vitamin B3, that's what's in this product, right? If you check at the bottom, you literally see it have some stuff on your screen. What you can do, guys, is take screenshots and you can literally read them later, right? So that's Crave. And guys, I have a testimony from one of my teammates. She actually said, since I started taking Crave, I literally forgot to eat. She said she started to forget to eat because it's literally suppressing her appetite so much that she's literally forgetting to eat. And imagine if you forget to eat and then your body's burning sugars at the same time, you know what's going to happen, right? Now, dreaming. What I didn't realize is that 63% of the world suffer with sleep. I didn't know that. I didn't know a lot of persons suffer with sleep, all right? I'm not seeing my dreaming. My dreaming is hiding, right? Now, the thing about with dreaming, guys, what I love about it is that persons are legitimately having results with this. I'm talking about legit. I'm talking about, there's a young lady on this call. Let me see if she's on this call. Let me see if I can probably get her to give you guys a testimony, right? Now, her son, when she came to Trinidad for a convention in Trinidad and Tobago, she went back to the BVI. And when she went to the BVI, I know how energetic her son is. She didn't have to tell me. And he now is actually begging his mom for the dreaming. You know why? You say, Mommy, I want to go and sleep. Because sometimes I have some kids, they really need it, right? So Miss Smart, are you on the call? Let me see if I could get her quickly. I made you co-host. Are you on
the call? Yes, good night, everyone. Yes, I'm here.
How is the BVI going?
It's going great. Sunny today.
Right? I've not heard about your husband in a minute. I know he's super busy. I know he and all two could probably do with some dreaming. But give us your testimony quickly.
Yes, he did say that.
Give us a quick testimony.
Yes, as Kenton was saying that my son, he's very energetic. And I would have tried all kind of thing like routine so that he can go to bed early. And so many times he's still up late. Sometimes persons call, Jared, still up. I say yes, he's still up. And then when I went to Trinidad and I came back and started to give him the dreaming, man, he go to bed early. So at least we have some time for ourselves. And sometimes I don't want to give him, for him to go to sleep on his own. And then he will say, Mommy, please, can you give me some of the dreaming? I can't sleep. And when I give him, it's like in sometimes less than 10 minutes, he's out. And he will sleep right through the night and he gets up in the morning and he's his normal self. He would not be grumpy like how he normally would be if he go to bed on his own and he go to bed late and get up early and has to go to school and he will be fatigued and so on. But with this dreaming, I'm telling you, like last night I gave him some and then in a couple of minutes he was out. He slept right through until this morning. He woke up like after 6 and he was ready to go. So I got to reach to work early. So I really appreciate this dreaming. It's really working good for him.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for that testimony. So guys, that's one. We have hundreds of testimonies right now. We have 100. The company is 3 months old. We are close to 25,000 students on board. And we have a lot of testimonies. You guys gonna hear about more testimonies. Now, guys, I should be going faster because I'm telling you, I have a lot to go through, right? But let's literally go to another product, right? So let me see, all the persons who want to see a brand new, now we launch brand new products this weekend. If you guys want to see a brand new product, I want you guys to type 999. It's an emergency. You want to see a new product. And I'm telling you, the new products, I can't wait to get them in my hands. I cannot wait. I'm seeing the 999s coming in brisk, right? So guys, brand new product just released Saturday, Friday. Let me just say Friday or Saturday's product release, and today's Monday. Brand new product, Be Fit. What I love about what I've heard about this is what it's going to do. What it's literally going to do is going to, overall set you up to start burning a lot of calories. So even though you have the crave, you can actually have a body balance by balancing certain things. Like, you have something to suppress your sugars, and then you have something to actually help you to start burning off that fat, right? This other product here is for persons who it is. Phoebe, thank you very much for your testimony, but I think your son needs this as well. He needs some calm. Because listen, this dude is very energetic. Now, calm, what it does, you ever have a coworker who it is, they would just come to work and they probably just cuss down the place whole day? You're trying to say why that person can't stay calm. You can actually now give them some calm, 8 sprays under the tongue, and they're good to go, right? I can't wait to get these products in my hands. Now, even I'm struggling with my vision. Now, this company's name is Nvisionu. So what a fitting product, right? And they say basically this product, what it's going to do, it's going to, now what I'm saying here, guys, the FDA have not cleared, but the FDA have cleared the product. But what I'm saying is not cleared by the FDA, but I'm just telling you what the product actually says. What it says it's going to do is going to slow down the process of your eyesight getting worse, and it may start reversing it because they're going to start to give you certain ingredients that's going to go direct to your eyes. Like when you start hitting certain ages, I didn't know naturally your eyes start losing, like no, I can't read certain things too close. Like I have this here now. I can read the stuff in this because it's kind of big, but you see the smaller writing, I have to be holding it a little distance away. So I'm waiting patiently to actually get vision so I can have my own testimony, right? Now, Forever Young. I saw my coach actually singing today. You know why? Because he's so fired up. Guys, my coach and mentor went from being broke to being the highest income earner in the online entrepreneurial space in the Caribbean. The Caribbean has 50 million persons. He did that in 5 years. He went from being broke to being a multiple 7-figure earner in 5 years. He didn't do anything special. Here what he did, he found someone who had the results that he wanted and he just followed that person, right? Now, Forever Young, guys, is where you actually start turning back the hands of time. Right? Let me see. All who here would love to get some anti-aging spray. Let me see. All the persons who want to get some anti-aging spray. I want to see some 555s. 555. You would love to get some anti-aging spray. This right now, guys, literally, the field is waiting on this brisk right now. Because everybody at some point in time, you start to think about, getting old, gray hair start popping out left, right, and center, and you just want to either stop it or probably start going back the other way. Now, this is not saying it's going to take you from 100 and bring you back to 50. Yeah? Let me just tell you, this is just a product that is going to like keep your skin nice, keep you looking vibrant, right? Now, all that you have seen there, guys, the company has put aside a large budget to do marketing, because every company needs to do some form of marketing. Now, how marketing works is you get a product, right? And you pay advertisers to advertise your product. You pay celebrities to advertise, well, to use your product. You see Usain Bolt using this, Jay-Z, somebody using this. You're going to say, wow, I need to get one of those. You know how that goes, right? But look at this, guys. I tell persons all the time, the space of marketing has not been represented properly. A lot of shady persons have done shady stuff. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell the truth. You're going to see my heart tonight. This is my heart. Whatsoever you do to people is going to come back on you. Whatsoever you do to people is going to come. If you're a shady person, you are going to get some shady stuff too, because whatever you are, you attract. If you're an honest person, you do everything legal, honest, the right way, you are not going to have any challenges. So persons, they actually try to sell persons snake oil and all kind of crazy things, and not realizing you really can't keep that money. Anything you do shady, you can't keep the money. So why am I going that way? Is to tell you that in the space of sales, there have been some shady characters, and I'm going to show you now how this company is literally going to alleviate that as well. Here what they did. Instead of taking that millions and give it to advertisers, they said, listen, let's give it back to the field. Let's give it back to the same persons like Miss Smart, who's going to actually use the product. She's going to have a real testimony. She may not want to talk to anyone, but her results is going to speak for itself. Have you guys ever heard of that? Now look at this. They have put over millions to advertise, but they say, listen, let's not give it to the advertisers. Let's give it back to the field, right? Now, this is how you can actually get started with the packages. Now, with the product packages, guys, in the Caribbean, we are not distributing in the Caribbean fully as yet. For the ones who have skyboxes and stuff, you can actually figure out how it is you can skybox this stuff to yourself in the Caribbean, but we're working with the food and drugs in every country to get this product in legally, right? Now, you can get started with the products. You're going to get 9 sprays for $239 US. You get 9 sprays, right? The monthly on that is basically $150. The silver, you actually pay $5.99, you get 27 sprays, right? The monthly on that is $190. Now, you're not just going to get product every month for free. Obviously, you want to stock back up on your products, right? Some persons, they just want the products for themselves. Some persons want it for the whole family. Some persons say, you know what, I could sell these sprays. So wherever you fit, and I tell persons what makes sense makes dollars, right? Now, at the gold level, you get 54 sprays. I look at it from the business side, guys, and I realize, listen, 54 sprays. If I sell 54 sprays at $50 for one, I know everyone here has a calculator. Do the math. That's way more than $11.99 to get started, and that's the products, right? Now, on the education side, I tell persons, listen, you want to become financially literate. Literally. I was literally a dud financially. Now I'm on the road to understanding money properly. Me and money right now, we're having a thing going on, right? So basically $199, you get 1 course. You can take the financial literacy course. Basically at the silver level, $499, you can get 2 courses. So I tell persons, listen, take 1 course that's going to grow your mind and 1 course that's going to start bringing in an income. So you can take the financial literacy and you can take real estate and start positioning yourself for the money that's going to come in. And with the knowledge that you have with money, you'll be able to actually keep the money, right? And at the goal level, you actually get 5 courses. Now you're seeing 4 on your screen, but we actually throw in a marketing course. So you're getting 5 courses when you get started at the goal level. And I find that is literally phenomenal. I call this a family pack. If you're a family, somebody could do real estate, somebody could do Airbnb, another person could do everybody needs to do financial literacy. Someone else probably do the marketing, and your whole family, you make your family smarter, right? Now, you can earn points every time you share the opportunity. Every time you share it with someone, you can earn points. Here why? The monthly for the goal, let's just say the goal, the monthly, to keep that service is 250 US. Every month, as long as you're part of our system, you're going to pay 250 to stay in the system. But if you share this opportunity with someone, you get 350 points. Every point is pegged to $1, which means it's come like $350. What you can do, you can use that to pay for your monthly, and you can even get products by sharing it with one person. Now, a lot of persons do not want to do this. In my organization, guys, only 85% of the persons, they just use the products. 15%, they actually share, they actually get points, they actually make money from doing this, because you can actually earn from doing this, right? Now, this is the retail that I was literally talking about, where you can actually retail it, right? Now, this is how you can earn. Now, how this is set up, guys, the same thing that we do for free, the company has designed it in such a way that now we can earn from doing that. Today, who I referred today? I referred a lawyer. I think I referred a doctor today. I referred a lot of persons today. I didn't get a check for it. I know everybody business. I'm not being paid for it. I try not to talk everybody business, but I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Now, how about if every time you talk about the new movie, the new mall, the new car, the new whatever, they actually send you a check? So here what it is I could do. I can get started. And when I get started, let's just say I get started at bronze level. When I share this opportunity with someone and they get started, I'm going to get $50. If that person, when they share it with someone else, I'm gonna get $20 for that person sharing it with someone who I don't even know. Now, some persons would say, well, you know, I look like a pyramid thing, guys. Everything is a pyramid. I'm sorry if you didn't know, your job is a pyramid, the church is a pyramid. You were born into a pyramid because you can't be above your parents. Everything is a pyramid and everything is a network. If you don't like networks as well, right now, we are part of Zoom's network. We are all on Zoom. And we were all on WhatsApp, so we are part of WhatsApp network as well. And then we are on Facebook. So we are on everybody's network. They are making money from it, but we are not making money from our own network. And here what? We are saying that we don't like networks, but we are part of everybody else's network. So guys, that person shared with someone else, I'm going to get $10. This is at the bronze level. The silver level, first person that I shared with, $175. The second person, $50. The person after that is $25. Let me pick someone here because I just don't want to talk about me. Here why? Anyone can do this. It's not just about me. Let's just say I'm seeing on the call, I'm seeing Diana. Diana gets started at the goal level. Now, here's the funny thing, right, guys? Life is so funny. Diana started using Empower. Diana, she just feels so good that she normally don't go to the mall, but she felt so energized that she went to the mall. When she went to the mall, she actually saw, I think I seen Jess. Diana saw Jess. She said, listen, I'm looking for a pants or whatever, but I feel so good today. Jess might say, why are you feeling so good? I'm using this spray called Empowered, and I just feel so good. He's going to say, well, you know, you could share that with me because I'm always here stressed out and whatever. And she shares it with him. He gets started. She got started at the goal level. He got started at the goal level as well. You know what happened? She got $350 because of a product that works. You know what Jess did? He went and tell his other co-worker, he said, listen, a lady came in, she gave me a product, listen, I feel I could just run the store by myself. The other worker said, well, what is it? Jeff shares it with that person. He is going to get $350, right? But the person that enrolled him is going to get $100. The person now on level 2 who got started, right? Let me just see. Let me see. I'm looking for you. I'm seeing Giselle. Giselle got started. When she got started, because this happens for everybody, guys. It happens for everybody. The same thing could happen for everybody on this call. It's really up to you. You could choose not to do it. You could say, hey, I just want to use the product, and that's cool. But let's just say you enroll 3 persons at the goal level. At the first level, you enroll 3 persons. To get started here, it's $1,000 US. But you enroll 3 persons. 3 persons, they want to sleep. Some persons want to lose weight. Some persons want, you know, forever young. whatever it is they want, guys. 3 persons get started. This is 350 by 3. That's $1,050. You would have made back your investment and a $50 extra. Don't you think you're looking for 3 other persons to share it? Because after that, no, it's profit. Guys, you could choose not to do it, but as I just said, everything that makes sense makes dollars, right? Now, in the binary, this is another way that you earn. Now, you earn 5 ways here. Let me put up the 5 fingers so you see 5 ways. So far, I've only told you guys about 1 so far. 1 or 2, actually. This is the 3rd way that you actually earn. Here how you earn here now, guys. Let's just say you have 1 person on your left. You only enroll 2 persons. So you have 1 person on your left, 1 person on your right. On the binary, it's always balanced off in 2s. The company is going to say, listen, for enrolling these 2 gold packs, we're going to pay you $60 again and $60 again. That's another $120. So you would have gotten $350 in the fast start, $350, that will be $700, and then in the binary you'll get $120. That'll be $820. I don't know if you guys understand. Listen, and that's just for 2 persons. Imagine that's 10 persons. I don't know if you guys understand what's happening there, right? No, a lot of persons may say, well, you know, I don't know a lot of people. I used to say I was in the NFL for a long time. NFL, no more friends left. No friends left. But guys, if you enroll 2 persons, those 2 persons, they go and they talk about it as well, and you reach up to 4, they grow, they reach up to 8, they went and talk 16, and 6 months' time, you have 64 persons in your business in 6 months' time. 12 months, you have 4,096 individuals. On the binary, let's just say this pays out 100,000. But you have your own self-doubt and you say, listen, Kenton, I don't know if this is going to happen for me. Great, let's cut it in half. The company now paying you $50,000 for growing this thing halfway. You still come out and you say, listen, I don't think, you know, this is going to work out for me. And my husband say, okay, great, let's cut it in half again, 25,000. Well, listen, I'm super busy, I have 14 children, or whatever is your excuse, right? I say, okay, let's cut it in half again, 12,500. You had a test to do. Out of the entire test, you had a score of 100, closer to 100 to pass the test. If you only get 12.5, would you have passed that test? I want to see yes or no in the chat. I want to see who's paying attention. You have a test, it's 100%, but you only get 12.5. Would you have passed the test, yes or no? I'm looking to see who's paying attention. I'm literally looking to see who's paying attention. Because, guys, in the paying attention is where the money is. The success is in the paying attention. The having a good relationship with money, getting the education, whatever is in the paying attention. If you decide to not pay attention, it's not going to happen. I'm telling you the truth. So watch this. I'm seeing all the no's. But watch this. 12.5, in which in the binary is 12,500 for 12 months. That's 6 figures USD. Because it's US I'm counting here, guys. So you fail at this. You are terrible. You're real bad. Still make 6 figures a year. Is it going to be easy? No. I'm going to tell you now, it's not going to be easy. But is it worth it? Yes. Because, to be honest, I live in Trinidad and Tobago. In Trinidad and Tobago, 1 US is, let's just say 1 TT. Just 1 TT can't even do anything in the US. Just to show how sad it is. So I need to now only check in US here. Why? Because 1 US is 7 TT. So if I make 100,000 US, that's 700,000 TT. A job is not paying me 700,000 TT in Trinidad. Well, an average job. And not even a real good job not paying me 700,000 TT in a year. I just hope you guys get that. So I'm going to start going fast because time is literally running away, right? Now, there's an aspect that I absolutely love. Here why I love this aspect. This aspect, I actually get to help people. And when I help them, the company actually pays me to help persons. If you're on here and you have doubt, I'm sorry. But if you're on here and you're serious, I want to help you. My team want to help you. The person that put on the call, they have a vested interest in helping you. Here why? Let's just say you earn 2,000 US dollars in the binary. You earn 2,000 US in the binary. Faye, Daffodil, Diana, Gail, I think George or Gregory. Look like Gregory Hill. I'm seeing Jess. I'm seeing Jace. I'm seeing Malcolm. Guys, you help someone to earn a check. The person is going to get their full check, the $2,000, $5,000, whatever they make. They're going to get the full check. The company is then going to say, Jess, I like what they did there, helping that person. We're going to give you half of whatever that person made. That we just love the fact that you help that person make $2,000. We're going to give you $1,000. Who here would love that? Yes or no? Would you love someone to help you? You don't know anything. You just got started. You're a baby, but someone actually willing to help you to earn a check. Now, we can't help lazy people. We cannot help persons who won't follow the system. There's a system. KFC has a system. If you don't follow KFC system, you're not going to make the KFC money. I'm seeing one person, only one person. Listen, only one person would love to be helped, guys, on this call. I'm seeing 2 persons. I'm seeing the yeses. 3 persons alone. 4 persons would love to be helped. Guys, if somebody had told me, I literally coming back here. No, come close. If somebody called me early in the morning, Kenton, you need to watch a video. You need to take action, get started. I'm going to help you. I know what to do. I've been here now for 5 years, 6 years. My coach has been here now for 11 years. And he says, listen, I am going to help you to make some money. You make your money, you get it, but I will get a cut from the company for helping you. How long are you going to take to get started? Am I going to tell him I'm going to get started in 2024? No. You're going to help me to make some money, I'm going to stick? No. What I need to do to get started? I don't need to find out everything. You're going to help me? Great. I trust that you already have this success. You're going to help me? Great. Tell me what to do to get started. I don't need to find out all the ingredients in the products. I don't need to know where the money going to go. That have nothing to do with me. Here, why nobody else is willing to help me to make nothing. As a matter of fact, they're telling me about all the products they have in the house. But I'm not making no money. A lot of persons do that. They try to figure out, well, boy, I wonder if they're trying to figure out no. Guys, if you want to change your life financially, you want to upskill, this is the place to be, right? So I'm going to literally wrap up here right now. I'm going to tell you guys the 5th way that you can actually earn. The 5th way is called residual. It means from repeat customers, persons using the products over and over, they're using the sprays, they're using the education over and over and over. You see that grocery you go to every single month, just because you're going to that grocery, you are going to get paid. And if you refer persons to go to the same grocery, the grocery is going to pay you. That's what's going to happen here. You have 6 customers using the products and services. The company is going to pay you $500 US every single month. You have 20 persons using the products. That's 1,000. 40 persons using the products. That's 2,000. 100 persons using the products. That's 4,000. 250 persons using the products. That's $9,000. What did I tell you guys about help just now? The person that sponsor you can help you with half of this. So instead of 6, you only need 3 to get 500. 20, you only need 10 to get 1,000. 40, you need 20 to get $2,000. Your sponsor and your team could help you to do that. And you can help other persons to do the same thing too, because you may get to a certain point where you start helping someone else to get this done. How amazing is that? Right? This is what it's going to look like. Person in the center here, whoever sponsor you, could actually help with 50% of what's happening, right? Now, there's something called Drive for 5. And how Drive for 5 works is a promotion that's running until the end of the month. Guys, we have a special promo pack right now where you can actually share the package. Now, persons, according to where they are in the world, can get different setup. Let's just say they're in the United States. They can get the product. They could get some products. They could actually get some sprays. We have mixed packages. But in the Caribbean, persons could only get the education. But let's just say you do 5, guys. 5 packages. You sell 5 and earn $750 plus an additional $500 bonus. They're going to give you a $500 bonus if you sell 5 packages. So you're getting your full $750 for the overall volume. And then they're going to give you $500 between now and month end just for doing that. Right? And here's the thing about it. The packages are even cheaper as well. Right? So that's the Drive for 5. Right? We have an event coming up for persons that hit a level in our company called Sapphire. This is going to happen in the next couple of months. It's actually happening in April, between April 14th to the 16th. I've been to some of these events already, guys. They are absolute. Listen, I've been able to go to Jamaica, been able to go to Miami, been able to go to a lot of these type of events. And guys, the persons that are going to be training here are persons who have earned 6 and 7 figures. Persons who are millionaires in US dollars, they come and they literally plead, guys, this is what you want to do to get to the next level. Literally. All right. Now, this is what we want the video look like. I absolutely love it. Let me just give you guys a quick taste.
Last, now everybody go to breakfast.
Going to St. Lucia, guys. They're going to St. Lucia, right? So let me give you a synopsis of the company. The company is a health and wealth company. The company's vision and mission is to become the #1 company in health and wealth. They want to have all the packages you could possibly think about in health. They're going to go into skincare. They're going to go into beauty. We want to also house all the education online in the world in one place, right? The company's mission and vision is first year is to earn $100 million US. The company is already over 10,000. And the company just launched 2-3 days ago. They're already over 10. So this is already done, guys, right? Their mission is to create 500 6-figure earners. These are 500 persons earning 100,000 a month, right? They're also going to create 50 brand new millionaires. Just imagine that. It's already done, guys. You know why? The leader of this, guys, he actually said something like this in 2017. I went to Las Vegas to see David Immunity. Let me pull him back up on the screen, right? And when I went to see David Immunity, you know what he said? He said, we're going to create 100 6-figure earners. Back then, I had stinking thinking. I'm telling you straight up. When he said that, I said, 100 persons. This guy on the left in the red jacket. 100 persons earning over 100,000 a month. I'm like, madness. Because I couldn't believe for that. You know why? Because I was still earning, I was still 100. So I still had 100 thinking. I didn't have 6-figure or millionaire thinking. Guys, after he said that, 13 to 14 months after, he got it done. The company had over 100 persons earning 6 figures a month. Right? Guys, this was the next goal that he said. He said, listen, we're going to create 500 6-figure earners. I doubt him again. I said, well, you know, David Immunity, you got away with the 100, but create 5? No, I couldn't believe it. That was in someone else's company, guys. He was setting these goals. In 14 to 15 months, he got that done as well. He met that company with 1,200 students, and when he left, they peaked over probably close to 1 million students. I think it was around 700,000 when he left the company. This is his company. His goal is to earn 100 million in the first year. You think I'm going to doubt him now, guys? I'm giving you guys this to wrap up. Do you think I'm going to doubt him? If in someone else's company he did that, what do you think he's going to do in his company? And the stuff that's coming, guys, is going to literally blow your minds. For the ones who are on this call right now, if you're on this call and you're worried about making this decision, it is going to be very expensive, trust me, for the things that you do not take action on. It is more expensive to not take action on something than to take action and nothing happens. Because at least you know nothing happens. But let's just say this is the opportunity to set you free and you do nothing. You know what we will get. You will get nothing if you do nothing. No, am I going to give everyone a guarantee and say, hey, as long as you get started, you're going to have... No, you want to get started and you want to follow the system. You want to have a strong enough why, because there are going to come some times that you're going to want to quit. You are going to come sometimes that it's going to rain. It's not going to be sun all the time. And when it rains, you need to remember that it's not going to rain all the time. Eventually, it's going to be sun again. So if you're serious about your family's future, your family is dependent on you today to make a decision so that they can live in the future. You right now are the person who it is need to take action so that your family could be in a better place. You ever notice why you don't see plaques of certain persons in certain buildings? They didn't leave anything for any generation. That's why you don't see a plaque of them. So my name is Mr. Kenton Jackson on behalf of Miss Phoebe Smart Matthews, one of my awesome, amazing leaders out of the BVI. And I have many other leaders who are on here. Guys, welcome to Nvisionu. Don't sit and think about it. Thinking about it is not going to change your bank account. You want to take action. I'm going to be honest with you before I leave. Guys, before I got started in Nvisionu, I didn't have the money to get started either. Imagine that. Here why. I came out of an opportunity that set me free because I was able to pay off my debts. But after paying off my debts, I didn't have money to invest in something now that will give me the wealth now for me to be able to bless a lot of persons around me. I didn't have the money to get started. You know what I did? I just say, hey, I'm getting started. I know I have a team. I know whatever. So I had to get started. You have to put some pressure on yourself. If you're thinking right now you don't have the money to get started, how long are you going to stay in that situation? And to be honest, how do you even feel about that? If you've been working for 25 years or whatever, and you still don't have the money to get started in a legitimate opportunity, how do you feel about that? Don't take it that I'm bashing you, I'm just telling you the truth. When an opportunity presents itself, you want to be ready for an opportunity. You always want to be ready because you really don't know when it's going to show up. It's not going to show up when you want it to show up. It's going to show up when it's time. You just need to be ready. So I love and appreciate you guys. Welcome to Nvisionu. See you guys at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. I have a lot of persons down there who is struggling. To get out of that, you just need to think different because it's just because of their mind why they're there. I love and appreciate you guys. See you guys on the inside. Now, before you go, tomorrow we have international calls. We have persons who are 6- and 7-figure earners who are going to be doing this call tomorrow. Book your spot to see someone who it is, who it is up there, right? So tomorrow at 2 p.m. tomorrow, we have a live international call. At 8 tomorrow night, we have a live international call. And at 11, pick your spot, come see the information. And matter of fact, now you really now need to see the information. You are not going to remember everything that you see here tonight. You need to see this a couple of times. But here what? Make the decision, get yourself started, and we'll help you to get to the top. Later, guys.
Last, now everybody go to breakfast. And if you
The future of health.
The future of health is coming. Change your life in just 30 seconds. Everything your body needs. Made in the USA. Absorbed within 30 seconds. Organic and non-GMO. 10 times more effective than pills. Easy to use on the go. Nvisionu, the future of health, in your hands.
Nvisionu.